Hey y'all, it's me again. I just wanted to come on today because there's something that I've been experiencing that I wanted to share with the rest of you, so I feel like it's important to come on. Basically, for those of you that have watched my past videos or have, you know, seen things that I've been going through, I wanted to discuss something that is very important that most of us overlook or most of us don't even think about in our day-to-day. And that is the idea of like vengeance and letting go. So for those of you that have watched my videos, you knew that I was kind of going through some stuff with, hey, sorry guys, I gotta stop this beating. My son is beating the dog. See if you see my guys, they're fighting. Um, but basically the reason why I'm coming on is because I've noticed in the last day since the last time I came on, yeah, so the cops haven't caught up with him, and I've been in this situation where I've been informed by others currently that almost all of my old friends, I don't even know what to call them at this point. I guess they would be my, I mean, they're still my friends to me, but that's in a long life ago, right? I found out that my ex got a job through my cousin's husband, and almost everybody's been hanging out with him constantly while he doesn't pay for anything or help out with my son. And they've all been helping out with that. So that's a new development. Basically, that it's the I Hate Ashley Club. Yay. So, why I'm bringing this up is because so many feelings come up inside of us. Like, don't get me wrong, so many, like revenge, rage, anger, frustration, suffocation of self. Like, there's so many things that we all go through when we're feeling like we're, taken advantage of, or we just genuinely feel like we deserve some type of justice. And a long time ago, while I've been going through this procession, I always was told that vengeance is for God and God alone. So, as much as and you have to understand, this is another thing I will add to this. At any moment in time, I have full capability of ending a life path for someone. And even though this person is devastating my life, and it's not to say that I'm even scared to do it, because trust me, there's part of me, like I said, I am human, but I am going through a divine path life, so I could just call the police and rat them out. You know what I mean? And that's the point I'm trying to make, is that even when you're going through life and you have the capability, you have what people would call the power, when really it's not. It's really you just taking vengeance and trying to assert something in your own life. That's not really power, but in a sense what people would call walking over someone or taking someone out is considered powerful. What's even more powerful is allowing a bigger force, a bigger existence, a bigger everything, meaning God, to take that wheel and to actually deliver you in the most cleanest, purest, beautiful way. So I want to say to my friends and family that wonder, what is it like to really stand in your faith and stand in your power, and to really believe that even when you have the ability to strike, you take back that ability and you say to yourself, is this just? Is this correct? And if I am going to do this correctly, and if I am to will something and destroy a person's path, kind of like we were talking about with those timelines, I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to interfere and change the course of someone's life, because realistically, that's a judgment. And I am not here to judge, even though I have every right, perhaps, in people's eyes to do so. I also want to say that even though there's Camp Hate Ashley, there's also I love everyone, and I'm hoping for the outcome that is the most, profitable for all of us. And I think when we allow God to take that wheel, we're actually allowing for the best course of action for all souls involved. So I just wanted to come on and talk about that, because I feel like in the evolution of self, there is a lot of times that we forget that We are human, and trust me, I raged for a couple days, you know. But ultimately, when I thought about it and I said, you know, would this only benefit me? Which it is, the proverbial pat on the back. Well, if I were to make sure that this person no longer is in my jurisdiction or in my existence, that's only good for me. It's not good for my son. It's not good for everyone involved. And it's also not my place to do. So I wanted to come on and talk about that. Divine justice brought to you by God. So for those of you that watch or have paid attention to anything I'm saying, let's see what unfolds. But at the same time, it's not like I'm putting, you know, a time frame but my faith is that everything will work out the way God wants it to. And that's what's most important. Because even though we co-create with God, we also don't step over toes, and we also don't take things into the hands that will ultimately destroy. So that's not God's place. That's the other side's place. So keep that in mind if you're going through something similar to me. Even if you have the ability, sometimes it's stronger and more powerful to take a step back and realize that justice is only brought by those who wield the power to do so. So, thanks guys. I love you all. Bye.